What up, Scorpio? This is your January reading, first reading for the new year. And your role number today is 001. So 1 being the beginning, something new, a whole new path, a whole new life start, new career, whatever that looks like for you, however you resonate with it. The overall number for the reading today is number 1. So the 1 simply indicates a new adventure could be coming. Maybe you're already doing a new adventure in your life, new beginnings. So wherever you are in your journey right now, you're on a new path. New things are coming to you. One is the beginning of everything. So it also reminds us that we are divinely connected. We are spiritual beings and we are all one. One exists in everything. Please excuse my nasal and my throat. I've been sick, so I'm just going to try to get through this. Spirit and Spirit team, what messages do we have for Scorpio? What messages do we have for the sign of Scorpio, please, for this new year? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we got quite a few that came out here. Let's see what we have. Okay, Scorpio. So the overall number we had here was 1. 1 is new beginnings. So, which makes sense because we have here the end of a tough cycle approaches. So you've recently come into the end of a cycle. You've completed a cycle, and when something ends, something begins, right? So we can't have an ending without a beginning. So it makes sense. You are in the new phase of a new cycle. Things are changing for you. Change is coming fast. What might have been a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago is not even looking right now in your future to be the same whatsoever. I see big changes. Conclusions are within reach. So for everyone that's going to look different, but whatever you're going through right now, whatever you are questioning, whatever you are uncertain about, conclusions are within reach. So the answers are all coming to you. It's all starting to make sense. For a lot of you, you may already be seeing this. You may be realizing this. The clarity may have already came, and you're realizing that this is a time to be about you. It's a time for healing. You need to be about you right now. And sometimes you've got to be the one to make that move. So we have be bold and make the first move. Sometimes you need to choose you and you need to make that first move because nobody's going to choose you first. Let me rephrase that. We need to always choose ourselves first because nobody is going to choose us or love us like we do ourselves. And so this is a very important time for healing, to go within and be about you, to get to know you, to love you, to be selfless, to be selfish. It's not even selfish when you have self-care. Whatever you do going forward, always bring love into the situation. Make all choices and decisions from a place of love, Scorpio. It is imperative that with everything you do, even when you're choosing yourself, it may not feel so good to other people. A lot of people are not going to like that you're choosing to live your life, to do what makes you happy and you solely happy. And that's okay. Always do it from a place of love. Always come from your center, your heart space. You can never go wrong when you are honest and you make choices based from your heart. No matter how other people may feel about it, it doesn't matter. If it's coming from a sincere place within your heart, you're not going to go wrong. You can never go wrong. And I feel like this season, this new path, this new journey, this new cycle needs to focus on yourself. That's what I'm truly feeling here is Truly focusing on yourself and asking yourself, like, what do I want? What makes me happy? Where can I see myself in 5 years truly living from my heart space, truly living from my passion? You know, what does that look like for me? And do it. And do it. You know, when we fill ourselves, Scorpio, then we can fill others from the overflow. Scorpio, you're emotional beings. You like to be hard on the outside, but inside you're emotional. You are, you know, you're a water sign, and you have a lot of feelings. You can't see that on the exterior. You're definitely good with your poker face, but you've got a lot of feelings, a lot of emotion, and you get defensive, and things are personal for you because that comes with the emotional territory, being a water sign. You just don't like to show it. So you get your stinger comes out for defense. Bring love into the situation. I just keep feeling that and hearing that very, very strongly. Spirit wants you to do everything from a place of love and realize that everybody's actions outside of you is not about you, it's about them. This is a time to be about you, to put your best foot forward and to heal yourself, to end this cycle, going into this new cycle with love and healing for yourself. And it looks like you're going to have to be the one to make that move, Scorpio. Whatever this is that you're dealing with, whether it be a job, a relationship, or just life in general, your place of residence, whatever this is, you're going to have to make the first move. You're going to have to be the one to put your foot down and say, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to live here no more. I don't want to work here no more. I don't want to be doing this relationship no more. I need to be about me, do me. If you don't make that first move and take charge of your life and how you want to see it go forward, it's not going to happen, because anybody that is around you, anything that is your current situation is not going to let you go. Does that make sense? So you're going to have to be the one to say, okay, I'm changing this. And again, that could be job related, that could be resident related, that could be just family and friends, and it could be with a loved one. It could be all of the above. But you're going to have to make that move. Sorry. What messages do we have for the sign of Scorpio, please, Spirit and Spirit team? What messages do we have for this new year for the sign Scorpio? What messages do we have for the sign of Scorpio, please? Anything, Spirit, any messages for the sign of Scorpio? I'm going to have to do that again. Okay, that's way too many. We are putting these back. That was way too many. What messages do we have for the sign of Scorpio, please, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Let me get the one that fell. Okay. Okay, this is a very important one. Okay, Scorpio, it's okay to be misunderstood. It is okay to be misunderstood. You do not need to explain yourself to everybody. You do not need to explain why you do what you do, how you're going to do what you're going to do. This is got to be all about you season. And perception is not always based on the truth. And this is facts. Perception is not always based on the truth. How we perceive things does not mean that's real. You know, we go on social media and you see people living their best lives. You see people doing all this shit. That does not mean that that perception that we have of them is their actual reality. So it's okay to be misunderstood by other people. And I feel like right now you are being completely misunderstood. People are taking things out of context. And it may not even be what your true motive is, if that makes sense. So let yourself be misunderstood. Don't try to fight this fight. Don't try to explain yourself to everybody around you. It's not their journey. Everybody doesn't have to see your vision. It's not their journey. So be okay with other people not seeing your vision. As long as you see your vision, as long as you see a light forward, a path forward, something that you want to do, that you want to accomplish for your highest good, for your love, for your passion, from your heart space, that's all that matters. Who gives a fuck what anybody thinks on the outside? Who gives a fuck if people agree with what you do? If they can, who gives a fuck if they feel like you're on the right steps or you're not on the right steps or you're doing the right thing or you're not doing the right thing? If it feels good to you, and this is what your heart space is calling, Scorpio, go forward with it and don't give a fuck what other people think. Don't. It doesn't matter. Let them misunderstand you. Let them misunderstand you. Because, here's the thing, Scorpio. People like you to keep things quiet because it keeps the peace. Or people like you when it's beneficial for them and you're doing things their way. But what's happening inside of you? There's fucking war going on inside of you because you're not happy. You're in a mental space where you know that you should be doing something else, or you want to be doing something else from your heart. And you're the one that's unhappy. Everybody else around you is happy because you're doing what they want you to do. But what about you? So let go of the past. And nine, the number 9 may be significant here. I want to put that out there. You may be seeing 999. We are in the 9th year. 2025 does add up to 9. So 9 is approaching endings. 9 is the end. It's so 10 is completion, but 9 is the year of complete change, harmony, alignment. Thank you, Spirit. Speaking of alignment, we have 21 here, which equals to 3. 3 is mind, body, spirit. 3 is alignment. Okay, and I'm feeling like whatever your next steps are needs to align with you, Scorpio. You need to be in full alignment to your mind, body, and soul, and what feeds your soul. And in order to do that, you got to let go of the past, and you got to envision a new story. Stop talking about the same old story. This is a new time, a new year, a new cycle, a new everything. So you are the creator of your destiny. You are literally the co-creator of your destiny with Spirit. So write a new fucking story. Stop talking about the same old story. Who gives a fuck what happened yesterday? Who gives a fuck what happened in your last relationship, the relationship before? Who gives a fuck what happened in your life before? You cannot change anything that has ever happened before. All you can do is look forward and change the narrative of your story going forward. So rewrite it. Rewrite your story to be what you want it to be. But here's the thing, Scorpio. In order to write your story being what you want it to be, it has to come from your heart space. It has to come from a place of authenticity. It has to come from you, from what you truly desire, not those around you. And a lot of people may not like what that is. And you know what? Fuck them. They don't got to live your life. They don't got to live inside of you. You need to align yourself and make yourself happy and rewrite your new story the way you want it, the way you see it, coming from your truest place within. And that's why Spirit is saying that it's time for healing. Only when you heal and you get truthfully raw truth honest with yourself, can you rewrite a story to suit you, your authentic you. Okay, we have this one here. This one's been coming out a lot, but let me tell you. So 28, 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 also coincides with the end of a cycle because 10 is a completion of a cycle. And at this end of your cycle here right now, you need to review your responsibilities. Not all responsibilities are yours to hold, and I feel like you have taken on way more than you should. That's the truth, Scorpio. I mean, the cards don't lie, okay? And not all responsibilities are yours to hold. And that goes a long way. That could be baggage, that could be shame, it could be guilt. All these things that you're holding, not all of them are yours to hold. So let it go. Embrace who you are. Embrace yourself at your core, and fuck whoever doesn't resonate with that. Fuck who judges that on some real shit. Like, you've got to love you at your core, and you've got to own who you are at your core with all of yourself in that, and let go of whatever is not yours, whatever responsibilities, whatever guilt, whatever shame, whatever is not yours that you are holding. It's time to review and to let go so that you can feel lighter and you can feel clearer, more clarity in your head. Because when you take on too many of other people's bullshit around you and you start holding their fucking shit on you, you get fogged up in your head and you can't see what's yours and what's not yours. And this is a time to go inward. You got to go inward. Okay? It's time to connect with your inner child, to make peace with who you are, make peace with what you love and what excites you and what upsets you. Go inward, connect with your inner child, and make peace with that hurt part of you. And the game will change for you. Like, these cards are really deep. And what I need you to understand, Scorpio, is that you have a beautiful opportunity for an absolute clean slate here. Okay? This is, you have ended a very rough cycle in your life. 16 years or better of just a rough cycle of guilt, of shame, of bad decisions, of toxicity. You know, this could even be longer than just 16 years. Cycles come in 16, 20-year cycles. And this could have been longer for you, okay? And I'm feeling a lot of childhood trauma that needs to be dealt with. You need to go inward and deal with these parts of yourself and let go, please let go of other people's shit. Other people's stories of you, you need to let that go. You need to let go of other people's wants for you. You need to let go of other people's bullshit. Period. Again, it's okay to be misunderstood. They don't need to understand you. You need to understand you. And the only way you're going to understand you and get that clarity and that love and that self-healing is to go within, let go of what's not yours, embrace your dark side, and let go of the past, let go of the old stories. This is a new cycle. So whatever you do going forward, whatever you say, okay, this is where my heart space is, this is what I want, you're not going to get the same outcome that you got before because you're not the same you that you were before. You've grown, you've evolved. So at this point, whatever you put your heart into, as long as it's sincere, from your heart, your authentic self, you've done the healing work, you can't go wrong. You're not going to get the same outcome. And if you choose to go a different route and do new things, you're not going to get the same old outcomes with new things either that you've gotten before because you're not the same you. And when you take responsibility for who you are and you own it on every fucking level and you stop caring about what other people think or what other people want you to do, that's fucking freedom. That's peace. At every level. I'm seeing 777. And we have 7 here. We have 7 here with the go inward. So 7 is a very spiritual number. It's a very high number. It's signed, sealed, approved from spirit. Okay? What are the current energies for the sign of Scorpio, please? What are the current energies for the sign of Scorpio, Spirit? Thank you. Current energies for the sign of Scorpio. What are the current energies for the sign of Scorpio? Oh. Thank you. Current energies for the sign of Scorpio, please. Thank you. Okay, let me get these that fell. Okay. So, your current energy, Scorpio. Yes, makes sense. Okay. So, we have the Death card. Death is rebirth. That's what you're going through right now. You're going through some type of transformation. The old you has died. You are being reborn. With death comes birth, right? With the end of a cycle comes the beginning of a new cycle. So you can't have one without the other. It's just the circle of life. We have the Death card. So there's been rebirth for you. The old you has died off. You have to see that and own it and claim it. Don't allow others to make you feel low, little, or the same as you used to be. You see the growth in yourself. You've been in situations lately that you can even see your own growth. You can see how you've reacted different to things. You can see how you want different for things. You are seeing that you're not going to allow certain things that you would have allowed before. So you're seeing your own growth. That's rebirth. And that goes back to what I was just saying. You are not the same person that you were, so do not expect the same fucking outcomes. Okay? Knight of Swords, like something's coming in fast. There is something, maybe a new idea, maybe a new way of thinking. Like something has changed for you recently, like fast. Like it was like you were feeling one way, thinking one way, doing one thing. And like just like that, like everything changed. You just were like, oh my God, no, like I don't want to do that, or I do want to do that. Like I don't know what this is. If everybody's going to look different, but something's changed like speed. And it has to do within your mind, I feel, because swords is mental. So maybe it's the way that you were seeing something. Maybe it was the way that you were thinking or saying something. But whatever it is has changed like really, really fast. It changed your whole way of thinking. And there's something from the past you've been really thinking about. Sorry for the interruption, motherhood cold. So we have the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups is, you've been thinking about your past a lot lately. Something's coming up from your past. This could be from your childhood. This could be a past love. Whatever this is, it's been on your mind a lot. I feel confusion. I feel regret. I feel regret. I feel like you're seeing things different now than you did at one time in your life. And you're wishing that things would have been different, that you could have made different choices, that you, I feel like you could have done things different. That's how you feel. Like if you wish you knew then what you know now, kind of thing. And that's been taking up a lot of your mind space lately. And it's confused you. But what Spirit wants you to know is that this is definitely a time for you to heal within yourself and to be honest with yourself. To really be raw and uncut. And with the Nine of Wands here, what you have to see is that, so all of these wands that are behind him were at one point in front of him, okay? They were obstacles, they were challenges, they were struggles. So whatever was before you at one point now is behind you. Again, this is confirmation. It's not going to be the same experience unless you make it the same experience. But you're not the same person, so you can't have the same experiences. And whatever was before you, before, is now behind you, and this is all supporting you. It's no longer becoming an obstacle for you. Charisma, can you shut that door, please? Give me 1 second. Most importantly, Scorpio, your current energy is Ace of Wands. So this is current for you. This is a brand new opportunities. This is your opportunity for a whole brand new start in life. In anything that it is that you want to do. This is brand new. These are opportunities. You have the wand in your hand. You are the magician. You can literally make your life whatever you want it to be. Like you have that power. And it's up to you to use it. Use it for the good of all or not. However, you're the one who's writing your story. How are you writing it? What are you making it? How does your new chapter look for you? Forget the chapters before. This is a new chapter. It's a new start. The pages are clear. What's your story? How are you writing it? What does the ending look like for you? Only you can write it. Other people can put their opinions in it, but does that fucking matter? No. You're the creator. You're the author. You have the wand in your hand. The only thing Spirit is saying is make it from an authentic space. Make it from a place of love and your heart's center, your heart's passion. What are the incoming energies for Scorpio, please? Incoming energies for the sign of Scorpio. Incoming energies for the sign of Scorpio. Incoming energies for the sign of Scorpio, please, Spirit. What don't they see coming? Thank you. What don't they see coming? Incoming energies. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Got a lot here. Incoming energies for the sign of Scorpio. They are just falling out. All right, let me see what we got on the floor here. Okay. So far, yeah. Okay, so what I have here with the Hangman, Spirit is saying pause. Like, you need to take a pause, step back, and evaluate your entire life, your entire circumstances. Take time by yourself and evaluate everything up until this point. Everything you've went through up until this point. Evaluate your entire situation, how you got to this point, and really put your heart into where you're going next. Whatever that looks like for you. You can't see your future right now. And I feel like you feel a little trapped. You feel weighed down. And you don't like that this part of your life, you don't really have control. You're used to having that control over yourself and your situations around you. And you feel like right now you are weighed down. It's like you're locked in. You can't see what your future looks like. Your hands are tied. Thank you, Spirit. You feel like your hands are tied in your current situation. And the truth of the matter is, if you look close at this card, those chains are not even around her wrists. They're not even tight. She could at any time undo her wrists. Like, they're not even locked. That chain is literally just sitting on her arms, giving the illusion that her hands are tied. But her fucking hands, they're not tied. They are not tied. And at any point, she could remove her hands from that position and take that blindfold off and see clear, if she chooses to. At this point, she's choosing to stay bound to this narrative. Page of Swords. That is mental. So the page is young, it's vibrant, it's new. But you see how angry he looks? He looks angry. He looks defensive. He looks like he just came through a rough time. And I'm feeling like whatever this new cycle is for you, you're kind of viewing it in the same perspective, that it's going to be rough, it's going to be hard, and it might, but it doesn't have to be. And that's the thing, Scorpio, it doesn't have to be. You are the creator of your reality. It will only be rough if you make it rough. You are the King of Swords, Scorpio. You're a fucking chess player. You're a logic. You know people's moves before they know their moves. You are all in your mind. You are a chess player. You're always on top of shit. And that's the thing. But see, this King of Swords is confident. He's confident. He's been through the fucking mud. And he makes his decisions based off logic. Reality. He doesn't lie to himself. He doesn't make himself see things that he doesn't want to see. He's realistic. Okay? Page of Wands. This is new beginnings, new opportunities. You have new opportunities all around you at all times. If you choose to see it. If you choose to see it. But what I do see coming for you, Scorpio, no matter what, because we have the Fool. You are ready to take a leap. You're ready to dive into your new journey. Whatever that looks like for you. And you're doing it with charisma, with happiness, with spunk. And I see you not allowing, hey, inside voice, thanks. I see you not allowing anything to stop you. I see you determined. I see you focused. I see you saying, fuck it. I'm doing what I want to do. And nobody's going to stop me. And with that is the Ace of Cups. That's self-care, self-love, self-fulfillment. And when you fill your own cups, nobody can take it from you. When you allow others to fill your cup, they can take that from you. And that's how we get hurt. But when you fill up your own cups and you fulfill everything, all your needs within yourself, nobody can take that from you. And that's what I see for you, Scorpio. That's what I see for you. This is love. This is self-love. This is truly embracing all of you at your deepest, deepest level. And the world is in your corner. You have the world. The wheels are turning. The world is, you literally have the world in your hand. And it will be everything that you make it to be. So if something's not working in your life, you have the power to change it. And if you don't like where your life is, change it. You've got the world in your hands. You can make it whatever you want it to be. So make it what you want it to be. It's time to be honest with yourself. What advice do we have for Scorpio for this new year, please, Spirit? What advice do we have for the sign of Scorpio? Oop, okay, that's too many. What advice do we have for the sign of Scorpio, please? Any advice? Thank you. Any advice? Thank you. All right. Faith. Have faith. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself. I love that. Trust the good in yourself and trust the good in others. See the light in the world. Have faith in humanity. Have faith in yourself. If you're worried that you are a bad person or that you're going to hurt somebody, then that's what the outcome is going to be. But when you have faith in who you are, when you have faith in love, when you have faith in humanity, when you see the light in yourself, you can see the light in others. Trust that people are good. Trust that people want the best for you. Trust that you are good and that you want the best for yourself as well as others. When you heal yourself, you heal those around you. When you heal yourself, you heal the world. Have faith in humanity. Have faith in people. Have faith in yourself. See the light in your heart shining out to the world, shining out to everything that makes you happy. Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Stay focused. Activate, activate, activate your third eye. Visualize what it is that you want for yourself, what you see, what is your truest passion, what will truly make you happy. Ask yourself that question and really sit with it, Scorpio. and know that what you vision in your third eye, what you vision, you manifest, and you stay focused, it's yours. It's yours. You are so strong. Like, you are so strong, Scorpio. You are so powerful that I don't even think that you know how powerful you really, really are. And if you stay focused, you will manifest everything that you desire. And if you continue to do the work on yourself and to heal yourself, you have no idea how great your life can be. You really, really don't. And I think that you're starting to realize how good it could be. But you gotta come from a healed, authentic place. What color card do we have for the sign of Scorpio for this January reading? Please, Spirit. What color do we have for the sign of Scorpio? Thank you. Okay. And coral. Allow flow and synchronicity into your life. 18 is the number, which it adds up to a 9. 9 is harmony. We said that. 9 is the number of this year, adds up to a 9. 9 is flow. It's everything. It's the way that the number goes. It's harmony. It circles. 9 is positive. 9 is strong. Okay? And allow flow and synchronicity into your life. Allow your life to flow. Stop trying to control the outcomes of everything. Stop trying to be in control of how your life goes from every second of every day. You need to surrender and allow it to flow with the rhythm of the universe. It's totally imperative. It really, really is. Like, I can't stress that enough. I'm going to read you from the book. Coral restores physical vitality and its grounding properties. It releases stress, worry, and anxiety. See things from different points of view with coral and heal a broken heart and a requited love. Coral also helps bring synchronicity and flow into your life. Visualize crossing a coral bridge to bring more synchronicity and ease into your life. Imagine coral rays shining out of your heart, allowing more flow and synchronicity into your life. See or sense yourself stepping on the coral road that leads you on the right path. In this vibration, things happen easily and in synchronistic ways. You can say, "My life is easy and filled with synchronicity. I follow the most divine path for me." Anytime you have to make a new decision and need some extra help, visualize stepping on a coral path. This is your reading for today, Scorpio. I hope that this brings clarity and love and some type of knowing into your life. I hope this message reaches everybody that it's intended for. I do private readings. Just DM me. Know that the light in me sees the light in you. And until next time.